EFL Championship Sunderland vs Sheffield Wednesday prediction, team news, lineups preview. Needing a point to guarantee their championship survival, Sheffield Wednesday will head to the Stadium of Light to meet Sunderland on the final day of the season on Saturday. The visitors have jumped out of the drop zone with a crucial upturn in form in recent weeks, while their hosts can climb up to 13th spot with a return to winning ways in their last outing of the campaign. Match preview. Sunderland head into the final day of the championship season aiming to bounce back to winning ways at the Stadium of Light, having dropped to 15th spot in England's second tier following a tough run of form. After reaching the playoffs last time around, the Black Cats have endured a much tougher campaign this time around, with Mike Dodds having taken charge in mid-February following Mick Beale's departure. At that stage, the Wearside outfit sat on 47 points from 33 matches, having lost crucial ground in the playoff race, and the interim boss has been unable to inspire a reversal in fortunes, as they have instead slipped further into the bottom half with the 12 attempts since producing just 9 more points. Of their 2 victories in those 12 games, the most recent was an impressive one away at 6th-placed West Bromwich Albion in mid-April, with Pierre-Emerick netting the only goal of the game late in the first half, but they have since suffered another pair of consecutive defeats heading into the weekend, losing 1-0 at the hands of Millwall and Watford, with Ryan Andrews netting the only goal in the latter on Saturday. Having now dropped to 15th spot as a result of their struggles since the turn of the year, Sunderland will bid to end their season on a high with a return to winning ways at the Stadium of Light on Saturday that could see them climb as high as 13th place depending on other results. They meet a visiting Sheffield Wednesday side who arrive in a contrasting run of form, having moved into pole position in the fight to avoid relegation in recent weeks, following their promotion from League One last term. The South Yorkshire outfit have spent almost the entirety of the season in the bottom 3 in England's second tier, but an improvement since Danny Roll's December appointment saw them remain competitive, having earned 47 of this year's 50 points in his 34 league games at the helm. Nonetheless, the Owls did remain stuck in the bottom 3 with time running out on 39 points from 40 matches, but they have since produced a crucial upturn in form to strengthen their hopes of maintaining second-tier status, firstly triumphing away at Queen's Park Rangers and sharing points with Norwich City and Stoke City before leaping out of the bottom 3 with back-to-back victories most recently. Roll's men would visit fellow relegation fighters Blackburn Rovers and take all 3 points from a 3-1 win, thanks to goals from Josh Windass and Marvin Johnson and an Ainsley pair's own goal, before most recently hosting 6th-placed West Bromwich Albion on Saturday and dishing out a 3-0 beating at Hillsborough with Anthony Muzaba, Ike Ugbo and Windass on the scoresheet. Thanks to their dramatic recent improvement, Sheffield Wednesday finally find themselves outside of the drop zone heading into the final day, and with a 2-point lead over 21st-placed Plymouth Argyle and a 3-point lead over 22nd-placed Birmingham City. They travel north knowing that a point or a slip from the sides below them would see them confirm their safety this season. Team news. Sunderland remain without several players due to injuries heading into the final game of the championship season, with defenders Neil Huggins, Jensen Seelt and Dennis Sirkin continuing spells in the treatment room alongside midfielders Bradley Dack and Dan Neil and forward Nazari Ruzin. In the absence of Ruzin, winger Adil Auchish led the Black Cats line in a 3-4-3 shape against Watford last time out, although Luis Semedo will hope to come in from the start and net his first championship goal for the club. Top scorer Jack Clarke is bound to keep his place in a front 3, although Patrick Roberts will fight to displace 16-year-old Chris Rigg in the starting 11, while Joe Bellingham and Pierre-Emerick are bound to continue their partnership in the engine room. Danny Roll should field an unchanged Sheffield Wednesday starting 11 on Saturday following their crucial 3-0 victory over West Bromwich Albion last time out, with Juan Delgado and Ian Poveda remaining sidelined by injuries. Anthony Muzaba, Ike Ugbo and Josh Windass are bound to line up in a front 3 once again, having all got on the scoresheet in that game with Muzaba and Ugbo each moving on to 7 for the season in the championship. while Windass has found the net in their last 2 consecutive victories after returning from an injury layoff last month. Key defender Deshaun Bernard returned after a layoff of his own last time out and should again join Dominic Iorfa and Liam Palmer in a back three. After Michael Ahikwe limped off early in their meeting with Blackburn Rovers and missed the West Brom fixture, while Will Vaux and Barry Bannon will continue to partner up in the engine room. Sunderland possible starting lineup: Patterson, Onion, Ballard, Elise, Hume, Bellingham, Ekwa, Styles, Roberts, Ouchish, Clark. Sheffield Wednesday possible starting lineup: Beadle, Palmer, Iorfa, Bernard, Valentine, Vaux, Bannon, Johnson, Muzaba, Ugbo, Windass. We say, Sunderland 0-2 Sheffield Wednesday. Sheffield Wednesday head up to the Stadium of Light with plenty of momentum and the desire to guarantee their safety with another statement result. And against a Sunderland team limping to the end of the season, we back Roll's side to make it 3 wins on the bounce. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.